So, hopefully Inquisition functions this time. The amount of things I have done to try and work around. My god. Let's find out. Let's find out if it works. Whoa. Jesus. I forget how sweet a cider is. Holy fuck. Downloading character data. So I think we're gonna do Cabernet Stabignon again. Whew. I think we're gonna go with an elf, right? Little range defense. Elves are a historically oppressed people, distinguishable by their lithe frames and pointed ears. Though most survive in the poorest fringes of human cities, others live as nomads known as the Dalish. And I think instead of a dual-wield rogue, dual-wield archer, two-handed warrior, or weapon and shield warrior, we're gonna go mage. The benefit of the mage, hopefully, is going to be that it's a bit more similar to Dragon Age Origins than to Dragon Age 2. That's my hope. I think we're just gonna do the normal ass difficulty. The normal difficulty. And yeah, so this character is going to be... Keeper was sent to the Chantry's Conclave as a spy. So you're a Dalish elf, you're not from the cities, you're from the wilderness. And then you've been sent to the Chantry's Conclave. Okay, so... Presumably that's like, Vatican City? Just kind of like, an area ruled over just by the Chantry? I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Do you want to import a custom world state? Yes. Yes, I do. Import successful. Well met, sir. Sick. So that represents my, import, I guess. Dragon with the fucking little Eye of Sauron here and sun behind it. Or moon, maybe, I don't know. Cool, alright. Well, we've got our fucking tarot reading, our Taraka reading. Let's do it. I just realized I didn't name my character. Turn to Inquisition camps and rest to recover your health and replenish your healing potions. Hopefully the game actually launches. I put it on the lowest graphics, just in case it was a graphical issue that was making it not boot up correctly. So, apologies for that. Elf root and embryum grow in open fields and wooded areas near trees. Metals are found in more mountainous and rocky areas. Explore these areas for caves, which are often home to these crafting resources. Alright, let's fucking go. I can't wait to make some decisions. Decide who lives or dies. Ooh, shit's looking a little green. That me? Am I that elf? Oh. Ah. Wow, what a crazy way to do character creation. I like it. Just like, here's the story. Here's how we doing.
Everything you've heard? Completely true. I just hope I can help. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. How much is this going to cost me exactly? I just hope I can help.
Okay, so the head doesn't determine the voice. Well, it took me a minute to figure out, because each line is delivered very differently. Okay. Name your character. Cabernet. Stabignon. Wow, we can fit the whole name.
P-word. Make that pull-out game weak.
How's it going, Mark? Wet ass P-word. Alright, Cabernet Stabignon. The 4th? 5th. Oh, I should have put the 5th. Fuck, it didn't even occur to me. Cabernet Stabignon, the 1st was Skyrim. The 2nd was Dragon Age. The 3rd was Dragon Age 2. The 4th was Fallout 4. So this is Cab Stab the 5th. Oh. Wait a sec. Was there a customize button on the head? Did I just miss character customization? I think I fucked up. Hang on. Give me a sec. So glad to have been part of naming Cab Stab. Hang on. I just tapped escape, hoping that I'd be able to, like... Oh my god. Fuck. I would close the game, but I worked so hard to get it open that I do not want to risk it. Escape key. Oh my fucking god. Fuck me. Fuck. Come on. Let's get to where we can fucking open up the goddamn menu. Holy shit. Oh my god. Just kill me. Just fucking kill me. Oh my god. Just mashing escape and left click. I don't want to see a bunch of the game. Okay, alright. Holy shit, man. I miss the good old days when you could open up a pause menu at any time. Instead of this, like, guided experience. Whoa. You can't use the menu now. I'm telling you a story. Holy shit. Oh, man. Yeah, Cab Stab. It's so good. It's just... That's just how... That's my character from now on. That's it. Alright. Attempt number 3. Here we go. Here we go. We got this. Easy every time. We're fucking crushing this game right now. Oh my god. Power can be spent at the war table on scouting missions to advance the story or to unlock new opportunities. Searching reveals nearby loot, codex entries, and crafting nodes. Oh, how's your Saturday, Mark? Did you have any meetings today? Oh. Customize. There we go. We got this. We're figuring it out. Face shape. That one looks a little derpy. I don't know. The face shape also changes the ears. That's kind of interesting. The foundation meeting this morning at 8, then I had to do some paperwork for it. I was busy with that stuff all morning. God damn. Whoa, we could go like glowing pale. I mean, this elf is from the forest, so... Huh. The head shape seems kind of weirdly round, you know what I mean? Odd. Whoa, now there's a complexion. What do you think? Would we be a 300-year-old elf? eye color. Jesus, look how many eye colors there are. Look at these. This is fucking next level. I think, Cab-Stab always had pretty piercing eyes, right? Like, Grand Elf. Grand Elf the Grey. Wow, we could get a real Bon Jovi thing going on. In the midnight hour. No, that's fucking... That's not Bon Jovi. Oh, ignore me. Ignore me. Cab-Stab's usually got long hair, right? Oh, and also, it's red. Where's Cab-Stab's signature red hair? Oh, not a lot of tones of red. Oh, there's a pretty deep red, actually. I don't know, kind of a brown red. Cab-Stab would definitely have piercing eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is why we can't have nice things. A lot of very short cropped sort of militaristic hairdos in this one. Like, this is the only long hair in the game. I guess that one's kind of longish. I don't know. I don't know what hair to go with. What do you think?
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
You leave me no choice.
I just hope I can help.
I just hope I can help.
As long as the job gets done.
Oh, just
I
male,
don't care
female.
about the rest.
That makes sense. It would be way too much work to do a ton of different voice acting. Ear size? Oh my god, let's push it to the limit. Can we change that? How does this work? What is all this about? Huh. Alright, well there's some clipping there, so... Weird. Wow, you get way too much control over, these details. That's, yeah, that's like too much control. Oh, right. Song requests I could do. For the, at least part of the game I was planning on having the in-game stuff playing, just in case it's any good, but... Play some tunes during this ambient sound fucking stuff going on. Yeah, this is, Huh. I don't know, there's too much control over this. I can't be trusted with the position of my elf's ears. I can't hack it. I think it's like too low now. I can't even tell. Oh.
Oh. Oops. Okay. Okay, hang on. We can redo what we did pretty easy. Default eye color. Huh. Oh, the demon redemption didn't work, eh? That's interesting. Should have worked. I don't even know whether the audio aspect of it worked. But that's what it's supposed to look like. It might have been because of how many keys I was holding down. Like it literally presses hotkeys, so I suspect maybe just how much of my keyboard I was interacting with there is
what fucked that up. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with all of these head and ears options. Eye shape, hey? I think with the first Dragon Age, we went with like an elf with massive eyes. But I'm afraid to change anything because there's no way to default it. Yeah, I can't disable my Weird. Why is the hotkey, the macros and stuff that I set up, why are they not working? There. Odd. Very odd. Asian elf. Which shaken Ilrox? Yeah, there's no button that says like default, so I don't know. I'm legitimately afraid to mess with any of these things I drag around because I'll just fuck it up. These eyebrows get pretty out of control. A little Groucho Marx action here. Look at these fucking eyebrows. They're so over the top. Default, I think you had to go back and pick head 1 again. Yeah, I didn't realize I was going to have to go that far back in order to default any of the options, but yeah, I totally did need to. I think these were the eyebrows it came with. I don't know. Eyelash style, they all look the same. I don't fucking... You know what to say about a woman with bushy eyebrows? I don't think I do, no. Well, you have a lot of control over your eye color. That's kind of cool. That's actually really neat. I like that. Oh. That's pretty cool. That joke's funnier without a punchline. Did I just do these? Yeah. Just did the eyes. The nose is something that I find can get broken nose. Oh, it's a slider. Oh, I don't fucking, that's crazy. Mouth and jaw. Mouth shape. Get a little squirrel like overbite kind of thing going on all the time. Kind of funny. Boy, the ones that this face comes with are like the biggest possible lips. That's crazy. Lip thickness. Holy crap. Double chin, Adam's apple. Yeah, they're all sliders. Wow, crazy. I'll leave the mouth default or make it a little less crazy. None of them are smiling. Oh, I see. So the difference between the first and the last is mostly like the literal shape. This one kind of has, because the lips themselves are so big, it's got the least of like an actual frown going on. Oh, scars! Well, literally none of them change anything. Oh, maybe I gotta crank up the intensity. Tattoo design. Oh my god, Braveheart. Wow. Well, that's kind of a cool one. I like the dude. Can you imagine? This is a tattoo. Keep that in mind. A tattoo. Look at where that goes. Around the entire eye, right to the edge. Can you envision a more painful thing? And on the lip. I mean, Jesus. The temples, just every place on above the neck that's like incredibly painful to tattoo. Whew. Waiting in the bushes of love. Damn, there's a lot of different fucking cool colors to go with. Too bad, why doesn't this exist for hair color? Every day I worry all day. I'm waiting in the bushes for us. I guess I'll go with the blue. That's the eye color? I don't know. Inquisition finally. Yeah, we doing it. What do you think of the tattoo? A little too over the top? I didn't really look at a lot of the other ones. Well, that's kind of cool. I was like, wow, there's so many designs, but there's literally just 4 of every single design. The Braveheart, that's so silly. I watched someone get an eyelid tattoo once. Let's just say there was some access to local anesthetics. Can't imagine it without. Yeah, it's so intense. What do you think? Good tattoo, good color. Go full ham. Eyeshadow color. I mean, you can't see any eyeshadow due to the fucking eye tattoo. Yeah, none of these are really visible. Eyelash color, whoa. Jesus, you have so much fucking control over all of this. Whoa. Could go full goth. It's so over the top. Just this pure, bright, deafening color. Ship it. I figured if I could find the color that that her hair is, that would be good, but like, I don't know. I have no idea where it lies. Somewhere in this vicinity? can't... I'm so bad at this kind of thing, at, like, color matching. Like, trying to... It's a shame you can't just enter a hex value. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get it to match her hair color, and I just can't really tell when it's similar enough. Think that's similar-ish? Lip shine. Yeah, shine's a little bit much. I think it matches the hair, right? Ship it! No, no, no. Alright, so is this our character? Is this Cabernet Stabignon? We all happy with this? I mean, different hairs really changed the character overall. Yeah, we could switch it up, but yeah, it's like the only long hair that's available, really. I guess this one too. Cabernet Stabignon. Now, is this just the character's first name?
You never see Mark E. Krause.
Does your character have a default last name in this? Because if I go Cabernet Stabignon the 5th, is it going to be like Cabernet Stabignon 5 and then a last name? Because that's annoying. I worry that that's going to be the case. Alright, Cab Stab the 5th. We all know it's the 5th, that's the important part. What class? Mage. Yeah, I decided to stick with Mage for the entire trilogy. Cabernet Stabignon, despite the name, is and always has been a mage. Except in Fallout. Oh, the scooters are coming. Here, for the opening of the game, I'm gonna pause the songs. Yeah, big old spooters. Big old spooky spooters. Whoa, what is that? Is that her trying to use magic, maybe? Red green flash? Oh, is this the Inquisitor from number 2?
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead.
The Conclave, that's the
except for you.
Chantry Conclave, right? Oh shit! Decisions! Well, let's fire off our Stream Raiders battle and then make some important decisions about how our character is going to behave when grilled in the future. It looks like haste is going to hit every single unit. Nice. It's on the Buster at the top left, the Rogue at the top right. Let me just make sure that it matches up, because sometimes it hasn't been. Yeah, sick. Good map for rogues. A lot of ranged dudes. Oh, they're all ranged. This map is literally entirely ranged units. Oh, and some assassins, which are also ranged. Huh. Cloudhopper grabbing the reward sounds good. Hey, I appreciate Lurk Turtles. Appreciate you convincing me to stream tonight as well. What do you think, Cloudhopper? Would you prefer some tanks or some archers? Do you have a preference? Archers, please. No problem. Done. Mark and Twile King also get some scrolls. And then, oh, sick. Some Orc Slayers and some Bombers. B-52 Bomber. I still need to put down healers. Oh, but I can't right now, so we're gonna go. So this is how I've been organizing units lately, is going with a bunch of tanks in the front, with healers like right in amongst them, and then some melee, and then ranged. Maybe even a bit more ranged, with some flag bearers tossed in. Oop, there we go. The perfect army. So I'm guessing that this game is just like all the other BioWare games, where it's kind of like good options at the top and more kind of evil options at the bottom. And so for a first playthrough, I find being this sort of good option, sympathetic character gets you more places. So let's try that for a while.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Wait, is that supposed to be... Oh, okay, option 1 totally isn't just... Oh, okay. Respond emotionally to situations. When these opportunities appear, special icons will highlight the emotion tied to the response. Huh. Interesting. So it's like angry. I don't know what this is, the little brain swirl. Like a cerebral response, I guess? Or literally just a confused response, like is it always confused, maybe? Weepy or stoic. That's Liliana, eh? Wow, she looks so different. She looks so different. That's interesting. Can you play a fool in this game? I don't know. Yeah, there's no more info about it. What, yeah, what do these mean? Do you know, Brent? What the, like, does this just like an intellectual response in general, and in this particular context it's confused, or is this like just being ditzy the entire game? I mean, Weepy sounds like the most sympathetic one, right? I think that's what they're going for. Being an intellectual. I mean, angry and stoic are kind of shitty. Oh, emotional, logical, forceful, and then, I guess, stoic. Yeah, emotional and logical I like the most. What do you guys think? What should we go with? What, how is our Cabernet Stabignon going to behave this game? Any preference? What now? Trying to decide what our, response is going to be to things. I mean, this option and sort of guiding us on the way forward. I don't really like the angry one. Oh, say what now? Oh, I see, I see. I'm all for the confused option, the more intellectual approach. I don't really like the stoic and the angry as much. I don't know. They're just kind of standoffish and cold.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things.
I would want to know what happens now in this situation.
A woman?
Was the idea of being the
A
idiot
woman?
savior?
She reached out to me, but then
Want to know what
Go
happens
to the
now?
forward camp, Liliana.
I guess. I mean, they're in the
I will
middle
take
of interrogating you. They're like, what is this? What is this thing that you've got going on?
what
And
did
well, you just want to say like, well, am I under arrest? Am I under arrest though?
It will be
That emotional
easier
response is
to
literally
show you.
confused. Oh wow. Okay. That's hilarious. Dialogue wheel, icon meanings. I see. Stoic, I nailed that. Mad, confused. Wow, crazy. Sad. Huh.
We call it
Oh, there's some that are race and class specific.
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
an explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Ask what happens now, what's in my future? Right, but it's like the stoic option. It's like, so what now? What? Like, it's like a, you know...
Each
it
time
just
the
seems like
breach
attitude.
expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may
How does
be
she know
the key
that?
to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
How does she know it's killing me?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally.
You don't know how much time has
clearly
passed?
went wrong.
And if I'm not
I guess.
responsible?
Yeah.
Someone is. And you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence?
I don't know how...
This is the only way.
Yeah, I don't know how much time has passed since anything. I don't know when the events of the first or second Dragon Age games were. I don't know how much time has passed since, just in the prologue where it said that you were sent to the Chantry Conclave. I don't know how much time has passed since then. I don't know what the pretense to being in that cavern was. Yeah, none of it. Yeah, I don't know what anything is so far. You can go to the kitchen to make enchiladas for tomorrow? Yeah, if you like, sure. They could have studied you? I guess so. Yeah, in theory. That could have helped. Or that could have happened.
I understand.
Then
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
You never
they
see
have
it
decided your guilt.
coming.
They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars.
So this is the second
She brought their
Chantry
leaders together.
to blow
Now
up.
they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
The main menu was people going to the Conclave. When you click new game, it explodes.
There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come.
That makes sense.
is not
Yeah.
far.
So the
Where are you
so
taking me?
the prologue describes that you're a Dalish person. The Keeper sent you to the Conclave. And then you're suddenly in like a fucking weird demonic cave with evil spiders and shit like that. So things kind of got out of hand fast. Yo! Sass Queen Amy, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the shout out, Mark.
Yo.
What is that? Is that a cake? It looks like a cheese wheel. How was your stream? How's your night been? How's your weekend going? Rogue Company. Rogue Company. Is that... The word company makes me think maybe it's like a military game, but the word rogue makes me think perhaps it's a roguelike. What were you jamming this evening? So we celebrated Dragon Age 2 10th anniversary. That's funny. That's awesome. That's a multiplayer shooter. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, how was the weekend? How you doing? Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Talk about back to back. Thank you so much, Ari Kitten, for the raid. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. Double raids. Oh my god, all the way across the sky. Is that
Oh. Fuck.
Oh no, never mind. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. That's amazing. Thank you both. That's crazy. Those are like seconds apart. Yeah, welcome on in. Those of you from Sass Queen and Ari Kitten's communities. Huge thank you for the raids. Oh my gosh. Yeah, none of the webcam filters are working. That's so weird. Here, I'll there you go. I'll manually do it. The most cursed webcam filter just for you. I'm ready for Stream Raiders. Nice. Yeah, get all up in there, by the way. For those of you who play Stream Raiders, we've got a battle going on right now. The clips are super cool. Yeah, I like the little clip shout out player. It's kind of cool. We are just starting Dragon Age Inquisition. It's literally like just beginning. It is something that I have worked for hours to get to function. The Steam version of Dragon Age Inquisition, don't pick it up. Would not recommend. It took me so much troubleshooting to get it to work, but we did finally get there. So we have now played through all of Dragon Age Origins, and then ported our progress over to Dragon Age 2, and now brought that over into Dragon Age Inquisition. So this is the final chapter in the saga. We're just beginning it. How do we know this one's the filter and not the true face? I'll never tell. What else? We also, last night was Fallout Friday, so we played some Fallout 4 on Fridays, which I've got about 120 mods for that. And then tomorrow is Skyrim Sunday, and we are playing through Skyrim with nearly 300 mods. So those are the 3 games I'm playing at the moment. Dragon Age Inquisition, as of today, Fallout 4, and Skyrim. So if you're into RPGs, and just, I don't know, chilling out, hanging, you know, chill times, yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. This evening I'm sipping on a nice apple rhubarb cider. We, you know, usually let the community kind of pick the drink for the evening, but tonight Hydrate got redeemed real early on, so I figured, well, I'll bust open a cider for now. You doing Skyrim tomorrow too? Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Yeah, I love Skyrim. I think it's legitimately one of the best games ever made, and it had been quite some time since I had played it, and there were like a few folks in the community who were mentioning that they were in the process of modding their Skyrim playthroughs, and it started to make me feel like, ah, man, you know what? I would like to play some as well. I haven't played Skyrim in ages, and so heavily modded it for the first time really ever. And I'm really enjoying that. Okay, so move left and move right should be A and D. And then search, I'm just going to put on middle click so I can search a little bit quicker and easier. Oh, you can't just like hold it. You have to like tap it and it'll show the things nearby. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Whatever. I can deal with that. Did you want a wine? I would totally drink a wine in a little bit. Got a raid and run, but I have a lovely Dragon Age stream. Glad you got it working. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you again for that raid. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you again soon. I totally can appreciate that. The raid and run is very much a thing that I often need to do. You know, sometimes, you know, pretty much every time I finish my stream, it's like, because it's, you know, it's time for me to go to bed, or I really need to eat some food, or whatever, right? It's like, all right, it's, you know, time for me to wrap it up. Love that game so much. Yeah, Skyrim is just spectacular. The, sound effects are really good. Super immersive.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
It said searching reveals like items and codex entries and stuff, but then nothing got revealed when I searched. You'd think that part of this sort of tutorial where it's like, this is what the controls are, would like, you know, actually have you find a little something so you know what to look for. What are you guys braced for?
Micah, it's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it. Red or white, or should I ask chat? I mean, if anybody hanging out has any preferences between red or white, throw them down. Oh, right. She's on fire.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How
All right.
did I survive the blast?
How did I
said
survive
you
the blast?
Stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Oh, so you're blaming me and not the other person.
Including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Well, they went real quickly from up. Oh! Wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. They went real quickly from blaming me to like fully just patronizing my questions.
Stay behind me.
Abominations. Abomina. Da 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 da. Abomina. Da 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 da. Take it. Take it and fight. Press R or left click to attack. Oh, I've got to tap it? Oh, hold R to continuously attack. Right, pausing isn't fucking as easy anymore.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
New friends? I don't need a staff. What is that hand symbol? Now is that... Hang on. I want to check this dialogue tree thing. That is a mage only option. Okay. So there's some things that are...
think I need a staff to be dangerous.
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used
Cassandra
my magic.
disapproves. Oh, is this Cassandra then?
You're
Oh
right.
my goodness, Galaxy Slayer rolling on in here with a big old raid. Welcome, yo. Thank you so much. Thanks for being so quick with the shout out there, Mark. Appreciate that. Whoops.
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Welcome, Taslet. Welcome on in, Totoro. I like it. Aren't you my neighbor? I'm pretty sure. How's everyone doing this evening?
At the forward camp.
What is shaking, Galaxy Slayer?
We
How are you?
our own for now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I super appreciate that. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Yeah, I finally got Dragon Age Inquisition working after literal hours of struggling with it. So that's been great.
Oh my god, it just killed you.
A little phasmophobia action.
I don't know.
Yo, dude, Mark, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Galaxy. I really appreciate that. Taslet, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness. From my neighbor Totoro. I knew it. I knew you were my neighbor. Doing great. Thanks for asking. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, your night's been good then? Your weekend's been all right? Not that clip. Dude, Mark, thank you for gifting a sub to Sass Queen Amy as well. Oh my goodness. The dryer, I love it. Yeah, the follow is, yeah, one of my faves. Oh my gosh, and gifting a sub to Ari Kitten. Oh my gosh, Mark, you're the best. I really appreciate that. We have a few wines. The waifu was trying to figure out what we should be drinking this evening. It looks like there's a few different ones. There's the Chris. It's a Pinot Grigio, an Italian. There's the Woodwork, which is a California Chardonnay. And then there's the Matua, which is a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. Those are the whites that we have chilled at the moment. Any preferences for what we're sipping on this evening? How's the game so far? I mean, I've almost started. You know, we're still getting prompts for like what the controls are. You know, so we've literally just started. This is a quality stream. Thanks for pointing us this way. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Taslet. I really appreciate that. Those are such kind words. Rox is a bro. Always happy to send you all of the bros. So thank you. Yeah, if anybody wants to take part in our Stream Raiders battle as well, we've got one of those going on. There's still a few minutes left in it. It's not for a massive reward, this particular one. However, in a couple battles, we've got a loyalty gold chest coming up. So if you'd want, you know, hundreds of gold, that would be a good one to take part in. Yeah, I've been a Stream Raiders affiliate for a little bit now, a few weeks at least. I don't know, month, 2 months. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been that long, but man, time flies. So we've got a bunch of our little rock-headed skins, as well as the well, all the skins at the bottom of the stream there, sort of over at the bottom left, like the dryer and the rock heads and stuff like that. Those are our skins, which I'm very, very excited about. And I just submitted our second full skin. So yeah, we're apparently, what, 17% of the way to our third full skin. So that's very exciting. Those of you who play Stream Raiders, you know, will hopefully understand why I'm excited about that. And those of you who don't, I apologize for bringing it up. Unless you're interested in it and haven't played it, in which case, go check it out, you know? What was the thing I was about to do? Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for key bindings. What I want to do is change, I need pause to toggle with the spacebar. After playing so many of these games with that being the case, so jump is just gonna have to be something else. I guess control is gonna be jump from now on. I think that's doable, right? I mean, how often are you going to need to jump in Dragon Age? Oh, okay, so when it's paused, there's a little hourglass spinning. And when it's on pause, it's not. Okay, alright, I got it. The California one. Yeah, well, and it's a Chardonnay too. California Chardonnays are nice because they generally age them in oak barrels, so they end up with like a nice sort of vanilla flavor to them, and sometimes can even end up a little bit smoky. Kind of the closest to a Scotch you get in the white wine world. Woodwork +1, served with white fish. Are you a wine nerd as well, Totoro? My wife and I both have like a formal education in wine and spirits, and a lot of informal as well. Yo! Hydra, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. I'm maybe biased toward California wines. I mean, to be fair, California makes some really good friggin' wines. Control the jump. Well, what else? I don't know. It can't be space. Space is pause. It can't be anything else. So, I don't know what else to use for a jump, right? Like, there's not a lot of options. Gotta head to bed, but got the chance to raid you back from PvP last weekend. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, Galaxy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, have an awesome night. Sleep well, and I'm sure I'm gonna see you again very soon. Casual drinker, yeah. I'll be lurking. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So does BC. Actually, honestly, yeah, we do have some really good wines here. Our climate isn't as nice for reds as California, but we do make some really good wines. As you can see, you know, my wife and I are real booze nerds. We've got a pretty expansive collection. If you don't count wine, I think we've got something like 50 or 60 bottles. And if you do count wine, I don't know. I don't even know. Of course, see you soon. Yeah, cheers. Sleep well. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Cab Franc, which is one of my favorite grapes. Yeah, Gamay Noir, another absolute favorite. Pinot Noir is quite nice as well. Copper Moon has a few good ones. Yeah, Copper Moon is one of those wineries that, for the most part, they just like bulk buy their grapes. So a lot of them aren't grown here. They kind of like just bulk buy them from wherever, and then they're like bottled here. So they're not really a BC winery per se. There's a bunch of wineries that are in the BC VQA section of the liquor stores, and VQA, Vintner Quality Assured, means that they are grown and bottled in BC, and there's also a lot of sort of, well, the rubble kind of flickered in and out of existence there. That was funky. BC has also imposed a lot of rules on themselves. They've got like all kinds of different you know, rules, such as like if you're gonna put a year on a bottle, at least a certain percentage, I forget the exact percent, whatever, you know, 80, 95, I don't even know, but a certain percent of the grapes have to be from that year, which is like a lot of countries don't necessarily have those. It's mostly the old world that does a lot of that, like you know, France and Italy and whatnot. So yeah, BC has sort of imposed its own rules on its wine growing, which is kind of cool because it just creates like a nice bar for quality, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you guys should come by, have some good wines. Loot, you say? Okay. Okay, so now that I've got a cowl, presumably I can equip that. Is this what I have equipped, or? Oh, this is how, okay. So there's a little orange thing around stuff I've got equipped. So I've got a worse piece of gear, and then I've got a cowl. Alright, cool. And I've got the, helmet layer is hidden by default. Just get lost playing with the kiddos. Yeah, totally. You guys definitely visit at some point. modern whiskeys are usually blended anyway. Yeah, it depends. I mean, there's a lot of places where they can't be. You know, they have like legally protected designations, so they can't use certain terms if they're going to blend the whiskeys. But yeah, like you know, I think there are really good. Like, there are really good blended whiskeys for sure. Like ones that, you know, they mostly just blend it to ensure good quality. Hang on a sec. Let's fire off our Stream Raiders battle. Literally had to run after Sam a couple of years ago with the cider still in my hand. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll occur now and then. Oh my gosh, these we should have fired this battle off early. That's another thing. Feel free to remind me to fire battles even before the half-hour runs out, especially like bronze difficulty and stuff. Fire the rewards off at random, and then we'll head over toward this loyalty gold here. Desecrated ground, another fairly easy one, but I need to drop healers. That's my quest right now. Boop. Ability to consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse.
There! Watch out!
Right, maybe I should know what my spells do. Oh, I can equip Cassandra too. Ha! I can unequip her gear. That's kind of funny. So is it that she can't equip this or won't? Oh, mage only, mage only. Okay. So I can customize her armor and stuff. So I guess she's like, she's in this game. So I can open up my inventory. But what about... Oh, I see. This would be the character thing. So it's just locked. We're still in tutorial mode. I see. Yo, Wesley, thank you so much for the host, dude. How you doing tonight? What is shaking? Okay, so no longer can I use the... Damn, so the search button's the closest I have to a button that, like, highlights all the enemies and stuff. It's Hadden-Paton. Yeah, no, totally, I know. I've swung by your stream quite a few times. Yeah, what's new, man? How goes?
If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Weird. Okay. I think I understand. Weird. Okay, yeah, combat's very strange compared to what I'm used to. Huh. Long story. Doing any movie nights anytime soon? Yeah, quite possibly. I haven't done one in a couple of weeks, but oh, so left clicking just attacks no matter what. How do I interact with this elf root? Oh, you have to be near it and then also right click it. Holy crap. Gathering resources. Gather herbs and metals out in the wild and use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. So if you right click on loot, you don't automatically run over to it. You have to literally stand over it and then right click it. Jesus. Okay. Weird. Odd that you... Yeah, I don't know. Like it's a little more anal retentive about what you can and can't do than the previous one. But yeah, movie nights, usually we were doing them on Mondays, now that my D&D nights aren't happening on those nights anymore. I was finding that was a pretty good night for it, so yeah, totally, let me know next time you're into one. We've mostly been watching a bunch of movies that Wyra has never seen. Living alone now, and also the only people I feel are of any importance in my life is my son and myself now, so a little lonely. Yeah, I mean, you know, with COVID going on, like, I would say that's a common sentiment, unfortunately. People are pretty socially isolated at the moment. So, yeah, I would certainly, yeah, recommend spending a lot of time with online friends. Holy crap, dude! Sky coming in here with a big ass raid. Thank you so much. Mark with a quick ass shout out. Thank you. Oh, another one. All right, we're gonna be watching a couple clips in a row. Boo rocks. Why? Why the boo rocks, you guys? Eat it to win it. Oh yeah. Kmar, Wyra, how y'all doing tonight? Oh my gosh, what is shaking? Morbid. Yeah, Wyra, I was just talking about the fact that a lot of the movies that we've been watching for movie nights lately have been mostly things that you haven't seen yet. So we've been trying to educate you on, you know, all the best movies.
One time Sky was the limit, touched me with his man hand.
Wesley was just...
Speaking of which, I just broke a string, so we're gonna end it there.
Just talking about wanting to get in on some movie nights soon.
Touched by him as I once was.
Got him good, guys. You guys are ridiculous. How was the rest of your night, Sky? How's it going, man? I'm so stoked that I finally got Dragon Age functioning. I'm really happy about that. Thank you, Mark, for the cheer, by the way. You know I appreciate that. Clip of breaking a string. Was this my actual name, by the way? Crow isn't part of it? Oh, okay. I was never sure whether... I mean, Hannibal
got one.
Isn't a very common name, so I figured...
Shield up?
Yeah. It probably wasn't your actual name, but I didn't know if you changed it to your name or what. Like Mark did.
Another one?
Or,
another one down?
I don't, Mark's always had his name as his name, but... Nut.
Hey Rox, be honest, have you ever done any drugs?
Oh, that didn't work. Sorry, I'm messing with the window a little bit for Dragon Age. I'm trying to move it around and figure out a better position for it. Okay, I think we're good. I'm surprised you didn't think my name was Hannibal. Well, I mean, I know it is a name, but it's not a very common one. Mostly, you know, because of, like, Silence of the Lambs, I would imagine. I don't understand. I keep pressing 2, and then like, nothing happens. Oh, there we go. Weird. Why didn't it fire off before? Huh. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. There's... Spirit Essence. Tier 1 rare rune material. Huh. Yeah, there's some stuff to figure out for sure. Drugs. Is your Inquisitor an elf, and is she a Cab Stab? This is Cab Stab the 5th. Cabernet Stabignon the 5th. We were able to fit the full name, Cabernet Stabignon. And, yes, she is an elven mage. We've continued the tradition. Cooldown? It wasn't on cooldown because I hadn't used it yet. I guess it's supposed to just attack. I don't know, that's weird. That's weird. I'll tap it and it doesn't do anything. Huh. The fact that jumping is now a mechanic is a little bit weird. I don't know if I should be like looking around and searching little areas like this, or whether there's not really any interactable shit along these little side areas. Alright, you can jump now. Honestly, I'm not wild about that mechanic. I don't really like that very much. I kind of prefer knowing what the limitations are with a game like this. Like, It's kind of unnecessary, I feel. But, I mean, whatever. It's you know... comes in handy sometimes. Right, but only because they made it come in handy. Like, you don't need to have that mechanic. I don't know, is there fall damage? Is there a quick save? It doesn't seem like it. There is fall damage, okay. Well, we learned that. Let's not have to backtrack a ton. We can jump off buildings. There isn't fall damage in certain places. Okay. Okay, invisible walls. Cool. Glad those are still a thing. Even with jumping. Like, yeah. That's the reason why I don't think that these games really lend themselves toward a jump mechanic. It's just the fact that you're still hemmed in by invisible walls. You still have severe limitations on what you can and can't, like, interact with and where you can and can't go. I don't know. It's, it doesn't really seem like a game that needs a jump at all, but... Hooligan! What's shaking? There's no fall damage on mounts? Oh, okay, that's good to know. A very arbitrary rule, but... good to know it exists. Like, I don't know, should I be looking up, like... are there gonna be items and things up in weird little spots like this? Should I be Skyrim jumping around? On top of a big lizard? Witcher's the go-to for open world? Yeah, I would say Skyrim is kind of the go-to for an open world, honestly. Witcher does still kind of hem you in with level limits and stuff like that. Yeah, it's weird having an extra dimension to have to think in order to fully explore everything. Oh, did the controls default? Q and D are moving me right now, left and right. Turn left, turn right. Move left and move right are A and D. Why is it only rotating my camera when I press A and D? This is A right now, and this is D. This is Q, and this is E. And yet in the controls, I changed these. They've defaulted. Scroll out. Alright, I'm scrolled out. A and D are still... yeah, honestly, I'm feeling like this is really a controller game. I think I'm going to switch it up. I think that's a really apt observation. That's a really good point. Can only be changed from the main menu. Interesting decision. Okay. Let me... I guess exit to the menu then. Not scrolled out completely. I scrolled down and it zoomed out as far as it was willing to. Switches to a top view. So weird that you can't change the controls while playing the game. Well, we're getting the ins and outs of it. We're figuring it out. I mean, you know, I do miss Origins, but I imagine this is going to be just as good an experience once we get the kinks worked out. All right, let's do it. Can't change the key bindings, but that's okay. Hopefully, that's not going to be like a deal breaker. Wait, go back to keyboard? Yeah, not so much. Find treasure maps on your adventures. Treasure maps use visual landmarks to guide you to valuables. Oh man, that is, I really dislike when there's a treasure map and it doesn't put an object on your like map. Ooh. Okay, so D-pad doesn't do anything. Oh, left click searches. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. What's right click do? It doesn't default to camera. That's weird. That's kind of like a classic thing for right click to do. Oh, left bumper opens up the wheel. And pauses things, presumably? Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, left trigger. Oh, so there's a whole separate menu. Okay, right trigger attacks. This game is totally meant for a controller. Holy crap. Okay, alright. Yeah, this is way more comfortable.
Ah! They're falling from the breach.
What's falling from the breach? Oh, right click probably toggles targets. I'm guessing that's what that does. What were you wanting me to do while I was still on the keyboard there, Illurox? Am I supposed to be climbing up here? Kind of a cool view. Big old bridge there. For some reason that bridge reminds me of, oh, is it Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 where there's that bridge where you fight that big fucking, it's like it heads to like a whole gothic castle kind of area. Dark Souls 2, I think. I don't know, I wish I knew the names of anything. I want to show you that you switched A and D to move when in tactical camera. Ah, it's all good. I guess there's no like run button, eh? You're just like, you're running by default. I do kind of feel like, I don't know, if you can go up here and there's no items up here, that's kind of like a wasted opportunity. As someone who likes to make sure I don't leave anything unexplored, having like big empty areas makes me a little sad. I mentioned boo rocks. Why? You know, I try to be a good friend. Yo, it is Natter Day. How you doing? What is shaking? Thank you so much for the raid. How's the evening going? Yeah, so we're officially playing Inquisition. We just switched from keyboard to controller because I think it's going to feel a lot better. It's going to sort of control a lot nicer. So far I'm already really preferring it. Natalie was very excited when I told her you'd moved on to Inquisition. Nice. It took hours of troubleshooting to get it to work. The Steam version, I think it's the way that Steam interacts with Origin, was really a rough time. Nice. Just killing dudes from behind cover. As one does. I thought I said you started the other day, or was that just character creation? That was me starting the game and then having the game break. So yeah, I started it, and then as soon as I finished character creation, importing my character, or importing my world state, I guess, you know, importing my my previous save. I went and to start the game and it crashed, and then I could not get it to open again. I spent yeah, hours and hours on it. So before I even got to start the game, I had 50 minutes of playtime just from trying to launch the game over and over and having it crash. Why can't I cast the spell? Oh, is it that you can't cast spells like back to back or something? There's something going on. I don't understand what the mechanic is. Like, Y is off cooldown, and now I'm tapping it and tapping it and tapping it. And now it casts. Oh, there's like a wheel around my spells, and that seems to be part of it. Your mana, top left. Mana and cooldowns. Okay. Blue circle around it is your mana. Okay, alright. I understand now. Okay, so you just don't have enough mana to cast the 2 spells back to back. That makes sense. That's fine. Yeah, it is, yeah, it's challenging to parse all the information. This game is completely different from the other Dragon Age games so far. How does one loot? Same button as jump? Cool. That makes sense. That's like... Does that mean... Does that sound mean that an item's been identified? Oh, that's nice. So I don't have to look for the item. I can just run around tapping L3, and then I can hear that sound when an item's been found. That's a really big quality of life thing, actually. You have to break your leg before you can get a cast. That makes sense. That makes sense. I kept breaking my arm and no cast, so that makes sense. I always looked at the mana around my character icon. Blue wheel in the icon as well as the bottom right. Yeah, and the bottom right is where I noticed it. That's where, after I cast my spell with X, when I pressed Y, there was a little bit of that circle that was flashing red, and then when the blue filled to that point, I was able to cast it, so... And that makes sense, that's my mana. I thought maybe it was like a separate cooldown, like you can't cast spells back to back without, like, each spell has a cooldown and then there's like a global cooldown as to how long you can, but I mean, there kind of is, and it's called mana. If you don't find something, it'll just make sort of a crunching noise? I guess that's kind of like a crunching noise. It's an odd way to define it, but I can hear it now. It's like crunching on leaves, maybe. I love that this game lets you jump, but I don't love it because it also means I can get stuck in crevices, which is less fun. Yeah, that's the thing is, I feel like, I was just mentioning actually before you arrived that I feel like this particular game really does not feel like it needs a jump. Like, it just brings you to a lot of areas that seem like they're kind of not fleshed out. There's still invisible walls that hem you in. It's just kind of like, I don't know, I don't... It's like... I'm happy that they're trying other things, like they're you know... like, don't stop innovating, but, that particular mechanic feels totally unnecessary in this game.
Who's fighting? You'll see soon. We must help them.
Better late than never. How's it going, Devila? It's always good to see you. More wine. I guess I should finish my cider. And then have some wine. The jump makes it look like an MMO. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I've heard comparisons to MMOs with these games in general. Primarily because of the sort of like hotbar on the PC version. It's way more open once you get further in. Well, that's good. But, like, yeah, running into invisible walls, like, jumping onto an area, and then there's just an invisible wall there, where, on, like, an area that looked flat, was like, oh, that's disappointing. Just saying hi before I get off work. Oh, nice. That's very exciting. Almost done your shift. Wait till he gets to the hissing wastes. Let me attack something. What are you doing? There we go. The fact that you can't move around while attacking is a little bit funky. I feel like it would be kind of nice if you could. Hey, I recognize Varric. Dude has a lot of chin. Have to go. Day shift is here. Nice. Awesome. Well, perhaps we'll see you a little later.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly.
Sick. Let's get up there.
It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
That makes sense. I am the protagonist.
Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras.
And just not while you're actively casting spells.
Occasionally, unwelcome tag along.
What do you mean, move while attacking? It is the egg. C'est Monsieur Eggman.
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
He looks different from the second game. I noticed the facial animations for the characters are a lot more expressive. They move a little bit more. In Dragon Age 2, it looked like someone was going from pressing a button that said, like, surprised to, like, neutral to happy. Like, they would talk and then their face would, like, suddenly, you know, make a big, weird, expressive thing. And it was a little disconcerting. A little more fluid in this one. Cast Detect Evil on Short Rogue. Yeah, totally. Yeah, he seems like a chaotic neutral type to me. The chest hair has been diminished. Hey, take the fort. How goes it?
Good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Who the hell asked you? Who are you?
I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately,
Varric,
Seeker?
but...
Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
Oh, the little, like, wound on the bridge of his nose and stuff. Really,
I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you
really good-looking model. I like it. A dwarf looks like he smells like Aqua Velva. We can't romance him in this game either. Oh my god. What is the point of this game if we can't romance Varric? I don't understand. Maybe next game. Oh yeah, there's a new Dragon Age that's going to be coming out at some point, isn't there? I forgot about that.
Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade.
All mages are apostates now? What?
Circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
Wait, so he's just talking about around Kirkwall, right? Because like in Kirkwall, the fucking Chantry went 8 shit, or are they just talking about overall? Like I don't understand. That's my question. They all rebelled, like globally in every country? Because the Chantries pooped? Mages rose up in rebellion against the circles? Just here. Overall. Just now the Chantry exploded. Right, the Chantry here just exploded. I don't understand why that suddenly makes all the mages apostates. But you're saying in Thadras, all of the mages everywhere rose up against the circles? So in that case, this Chantry... So this is like the main Chantry or whatever? This is like Vatican City? Is that right? Or the mages heard about it and realized if Kirkwall could do it? Was that part of the epilogue of Dragon Age 2? They're not apostates because of the Chantry? It's because they all rebelled after Kirkwall. Okay. This was the Divine and everybody important in the Chantry. Well, it seems like this is unrelated to that. So, like, even before the events of this game, all the mages saw witnessed what occurred in Kirkwall, rebelled, and so they all broke free of the Chantry, I guess. And so what happened to, like, the, for example, in Dragon Age Origins, there is a tower full of mages, and some of the mages usually sent there as children, and they can't leave. So presumably that means that in cases like that, different areas, circles where the mages are, like, trapped, presumably they just gave the Templars the boot and kind of have free reign now, or? Kirkwall just lit the fire. There was a meeting to solve the Mage Rebellion. Oh, this was the meeting then? Cassandra's whole reason for interrogating Varric through the game. Right, was the events that transpired. You'll learn more soon, it'll all make sense. Okay. You made Anders a martyr? Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so the Circles all chose to rebel across all of Thedas. I remember that from the epilogue of 2. Yeah, I remember thinking that's interesting. The landscape of Inquisition is going to be so different from Origins or Dragon Age 2. Like, it's going to be just like sort of fundamentally a completely different sort of a societal and political landscape. Here, let's bounce over to Stream Raiders to fire off this battle. Whilst we chit-a-chat. You'll find out. Okay, alright. So, because it mentioned in the... Even before I clicked start game, when I was choosing my origin, my race, my class, etc., it gives you a little spiel. It's like, okay, so you're Dalish, and you have been sent by the Keeper to go to the Chantry Conclave, and so I remember thinking, oh, that's interesting. So that's presumably like the Chantry HQ. That's like Vatican City. That's like the main, you know, seat of the Pope or whatever. By the way, this Dex Stream Raiders battle, for those of you who are taking part in the battles, is a loyalty chest as the reward. So that means if you want to claim that reward, feel free. You can get yourself a 200 gold bonus by claiming that. I'm just gonna lay out. What does this do? An assassin? Okay. Should be fine. I think my normal layout should be fine here. The melee will deal with that assassin, hopefully. Yeah, so you can use your stream points, your stream currency to get 200 gold if you like. All right. There's some question in the fandom of how much of Anders' actions were Anders and how much was Justice egging him on, and whether Justice had become vengeance instead. Yeah, I feel like there's no question about it. It is 100% the whole time he was doing it. The events leading up to him going off and doing that, he kept having these like fucking seizures where he was being taken over by Justice, who would now become vengeance. And so yeah, it seemed pretty clear that was like he fucking snapped. He was full of vengeance. I don't know. I felt like that was the case when I was playing it. Like they kind of made the point to make that clear. But
that's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply.
Maybe that's just how it looked to me.
Cassandra, you should.
Yeah, I felt like it was.
The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen.
They really tried to make a point of showing you that like he wasn't totally in control of his actions.
Difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
I would have liked to have left him alive. I had planned to.
Get to the forward camp quickly.
And then fucking Sebastian was like, well, if you do that, it's going to cause a war. So, you know, he was like, I'm going to come here with a bunch of soldiers, and I'm going to burn Kirkwall to the ground if you let Anders live. So I was like,
the road ahead is blocked.
I mean, I guess my hands are tied. He did fuck everyone over. Kirkwall was already burning. Yeah, I don't know. Allowing everyone to get attacked by an invading army during and or after the rebuilding. I don't know. It was like, I was already on the fence, like, should he live or should he die? Like, it was a pretty fucking insane, brutal thing to do. And then when I was like, okay, I'll let you live, then having someone say like, well, if he lives, it means war. I was like, okay, alright, fine, fine. You've twisted my arm. Sebastian's the worst he can deal. Yeah, I don't like Sebastian at all. I was like, holy crap, I did not, yeah. He was like my least favorite of all the companions. I wasn't wild about the Edgelord elf either, but when I was Chanter Boy. I am the worst, this is true. Was that character based off you? Only 2 Sebastians matter, the singing crab and Lil. Bye bye, Lil Sebastian.
Arclight told us Anders was no good.
I mean, you're not wrong. Figurine of Mafarath the Betrayer. What is that?
Demons ahead. Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Oh, does that mean combat's about to start? I could play through it and pick the other choice if you like. I'm amazed that some people romance Sebastian. He won't even sleep with you. He's an incredibly shitty DLC character. I mean, Andraste's ex-husband. Oh, I missed something. Some iron. Press back to enter tactical camera mode, which helps you better evaluate nearby enemies and plan your strategy. Use the left stick to scan the battlefield. Use right stick to cycle through targets. Switch control between your party members and press A to issue orders to move. Oh, whoa. Hold the right trigger to advance time in tactical mode. Oh, is it like a whole different game type? Like you issue orders to people and then you just like move forward through time and let them do their thing? That's fucking wild. Pardon me. Here, you change the handy to move left and right. I guess it was working. Yeah, it seemed that it had been working for quite a while, like quite a while. I made the booze rice, and on its own it doesn't taste like risotto, but it does if I add ranch dressing. I mean, when I think risotto, I think ranch. If you want to super micromanage, you can with the tactical camera. Yeah, that's a hard pass from me. I will mess more with the tactics probably soon, but... Oh, that's kind of a shame. I noticed the portraits at the top left are... they're kind of like a caricature of the characters, which means that the protagonist doesn't get one. That's a real shame. Aha. Yeah, I think setting up the tactics is like all that I'm probably gonna do. Like really micromanage the tactics and then I'll be happy. You get one. You're clearly a sentient floating hand creature. I mean, you're not wrong, but I meant my character. You know, not me, the player. Whee! So you don't heal on your own, I notice. Oh my god. So I don't know why the webcam redemptions aren't working. I legitimately apologize for that. I can manually enable it. But yeah, I don't get why that isn't working at the moment. All other aspects are working except the actual webcam triggering itself. Maybe it has to do with the macros, the way they're set up. I don't know, that's strange. Time for you to go to bed. Enjoy Inquisition. Yeah, cheers. Have an awesome night. Enjoy the evening, you two. Thank you again for the. Yeah, it didn't turn off either. Thank you again for the big old raid. I appreciate that. I think I know what the issue is, and I think I know how to fix it. It's just going to be really a little bit tedious to do, unfortunately. Oh, I see. Okay. How do I see the differences between the weapons? Oh, I see. Examine. Oh, it gives more willpower. I see. Oh, and you can press X again to compare it to the other thing. Okay, cool. I get it. Nice. He's got Bianca. Alright. Yeah, I kind of got a feel for this. The one thing I'm not wild about is, oh, Solus only. I was about to say, oh, I'm going to steal that fucking coat. The one thing I'm not super wild about is that you can't use the like D-pad to navigate up and down and left and right and stuff. The D-pad is like a separate set of controls to like switch between characters and stuff. And I usually use the D-pad to move around just like by default, so kind of funky. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to get used to it. So what is this figurine? Like, what's its... It's just a valuable, so I guess it's like it's meant to be sold, presumably? Primary slot, utility slot, offense slot. Oh, that shows what this thing will make if it's used for different things. Huh. You can get some schematics and recipes and shit. Crazy. Alright, alright. I'm into this. I'm here for this. This is cool. Liliana's waiting. Alright, let's get there.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Yeah, premature execution. We've all been there, right? The scrambling up things mechanic is funky. Oh yeah, I meant to check to see whether I could even go into this fucking house. Let's go find out. Oh my god, move around these trees, Jesus. Oh, you can! Cool. Well, let's loot this person's house. Oh, silver bracelet. Is that a wearable thing? No, okay, it's just a valuable. Right, so these are just things that are meant to be sold. Okay. Valuables are just sellables. And there's just tons of crafting materials. I guess crafting is featured a little. Oh, I was kind of hoping that would go off. I guess, yeah, crafting shit is like a little bit more heavily featured in this game, presumably. You name your character after wine? Yeah, that is what Cabernet Stabignon is named for. Is Cab Sab. Good thing these flames don't hurt me. I don't think. They don't seem to be affecting me. Oh my gosh. Best firefighter 2021. Yeah, this firefighting sim is probably one of the worst I've seen in terms of realism. I don't know what to think of it. Oh, there it is. I kind of want to go and take a look at what mods exist for this game, so I could see if maybe there's like an auto loot mod in order to not have to look around every time I hear that there's loot somewhere. There we go. Oh. Greater Shade. Okay, you're gonna die first. Panicked. Is no one gonna taunt this fucking thing? God damn.
Clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
We are both of the same people, so...
Oh, that's cool. You can have like conversations out and about.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
Huh. That's kind of cool. Got an accessory. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, it shatters and heals them for that amount. Cool. Alright, I'll take it. What's that stat that's on it too? Plus 50 life ward heal. Oh, so it just gives you 50 HP, I guess. Cool. That's huge, actually. It's kind of cool. So there's a bunch of little tucked away areas and stuff.
Hold on. We haven't much further.
I wonder if that's true. Do we have much further? Or haven't we? if you wander off the path, you really start tiptoeing to get up the fucking frozen ledge. Greater shade, eh? Oh my god. Whoops. Oh, it didn't toggle targets after I killed one. Weird. Whoops.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the
Weird.
forward camp. We're almost there.
I wonder if it's worth heading along a little ridge. I don't think so. Starting to feel like, yeah, no, that just goes to where I've already explored. Oh. Oh. There is something. Well, you can kind of Skyrim your way up a wall. Exploring has its uses. There's nearly always at least basic resources. Makes sense. I wish the search radius was bigger. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might, yeah, I'm gonna go and check out mods after this. And see if there's any way of kind of adding some quality of life stuff. Quite a few super secret spots that require semi-complex ability usage. Ooh. Yeah, I noticed there was a little tucked away spot, you know, where I found that amulet, so it does strike me that that's going to be a thing. Little secret spots. Nothing all the way up here, though. Dang. Can you find all the cheese? We'll see, won't we? Yeah, expanding the AoE of search. Auto-looting things, those would both be very useful. Dreamer Rags. Know thy enemy. Keep items for later? What a random, vague fucking comment. So there's gonna be a use for the kind of shit that you find from different enemies? Presumably. It's called Know Thy Enemy, so I assume maybe it gives buffs against them, you know? Find 50 things dropped by a wraith, and then you get better damage against wraiths or something.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Oh, I see. You kill all the demons and then you can close the rift. Cool. Level up. This increases your health and stats automatically and awards you one ability point to use. Start to open the hero menu and select character record to see the ability screen. Here we go. Let's find out how this works. Okay, we've got 4 trees. Spirit, Storm, Inferno, Winter, eh? So Spirit does everything. Oh, I guess it's mostly defensive. Kind of like, yeah, defensive stuff. Each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Actives have diamond-shaped icons that can be used to map to your hotbar and used in combat. Upgrades are attached that make it stronger. Passives are round, permanent boosts that are always active. When you have ability points available, press A to learn one. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. So, threat reduction. That looks kind of nice. Guardian Spirit, 100% barrier. There's no music in this menu whatsoever. Let's listen to some tunes. Right, Mind Blast knocks dudes back. Eldritch Detonator ability. Use on incapacitated foes for a combo. Right, okay. Revival, eh? Heal fallen allies, but there's no just like heal. There's barrier, there's guardian, mind blast, dispel. No longer revives allies permanently. Allies who are already unconscious fight with great power for a few seconds and then just drop. Oh, weird. It like fundamentally changes the spell. That's kind of neat. But no heal. Anyone claim loyalty gold yet? I don't believe so. I mentioned it, but no, nobody's claimed it. Yeah. We got Storm, paralyze foes and arcs between enemies. Inferno. Terrorizes and burns. Winter, slow and weaken. So it shocks and arcs. Damage is based on weapon damage. Okay. Use on incapacitated foes for combo. This game has no healing, only with potions. No mage healing. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I mean, this mentions, you know, disrupts hostile magic, creates defensive barriers, even heals injuries, but I guess it only picks someone up once they die. Storm comes to your aid without even calling it. When you're in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random nearby enemy. Hey, sweetie. Do you feel like taking over for a couple minutes while I run to the bathroom? You don't need to. I can just throw in some highlights, but no, I figured it might be something you're into. I can't. One glass has become 2, or it becomes 5. I better head to bed. Gotta work tomorrow. Oh, no worries, turtles. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm just gonna let Sonnet take over for a sec whilst I run to the bathroom real quick.
Sonnet! Hello. Sonnet's been drinking wine. How's everyone doing? I don't need to wear that. What am I doing? Hello, everyone. As you all know, I am Modern Sonnet, Rox's lovely and supporting wife. Also, the attractive half of the relationship. Am I right? No, I'm kidding. He's lovely. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hi, Morbid. I don't actually know how to say this. Taclet? Taclet? I'm not going to say your name right. I apologize. Hey, Brent. All right, who wants to know something about rocks? Ask me anything, and I will likely answer it unless it's like, I don't know, social security number. Taclet. Okay. Could end up being like French. It's supposed to be like taclet. I'm honestly picturing like mini tacos. Oh, what was the name he hated in his childhood? Like, what did people tell him? Oh no, I haven't met the ghost in my haunted house yet at all. What kind of dryer do we have? We have a built-in washer dryer combo where it's just one thing you load everything in, and then you just set it and you leave it alone so you can like set it overnight. It's great. What would Rox do if I woke up at 5 a.m. I woke him up at 5 a.m. pouring apple juice on his face? He would assume it was the child. Honestly, he's so out of it when he first wakes up. He's completely useless. He'd just be like, Callista poured apple juice on my face this morning and I rolled over and fell back asleep. Why'd you let that happen? That's like far more likely what would happen. Like straight up, he's so out of it in the morning. Like this morning, I had a bunch of things I needed to ask him about. So I got back from this. I went to the farmer's market this morning with the little one. Got back from the market. I had like a full-on conversation with him. Didn't notice a damn thing. Like he's not aware in the morning. And he's probably been up for an hour at that point. It's just like nothing. Just blank. Full blank. Yeah, no, he's not a morning person. We have a 2-year-old. That counts as all the pets. Every single pet that a person has is a 2-year-old. If you want a snake, she can be like a snake. She'll do the thing. Hi, Abel. I think you need your glasses checked, brah. Rox is back, though, so I will let him take back over. I apologize to everyone who was just getting used to me and my lovely self. I'm going to go back to drinking more wine and watching more trash TV. Saturday!
Yo, sorry to disrupt the fun times. How goes, y'all? Oh, man. Have you met the ghost in your haunted house yet? Not yet, but I'm sure the ghost is very, very kind. What kind of dryer do you have? It's a washer dryer combo. Yeah, how, who was it? Right, Higgy. Higgy claimed the reward for this battle. So the 200 gold reward is going Higgy's way. Yeah, how's it going, Abel? Oh, wow. Wow. We just dominated that battle. Easy every time. Boop. And a monk goes out, and then another easy battle. So I'm totally into firing this battle off early. Oh, it's one of these defend the dinos ones. I guess let me... Oh, they're kinda... They're not really gonna arrive all from the bottom. Man, I don't know what to do here. I guess we kind of need to cover every angle. That should be fine. The washer dryer combo, you don't have to move it from one to another. Wouldn't that F with the sensors? No, it washes, then it dries all in one cycle. Your 5th level 30 waiting on the gold. Oh, nice. I'm back. Self-employed doing graphics for streamers and YouTube now that I'm out of the military. I'll let you know I'm doing well enough. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, good timing for it with the new, there's going to be a ton of people commissioning new emotes now that they're introducing follower emotes and animated emotes in Twitch. That'll be quite cool. Whoops. The more energy you spend, the more damage your spells do. Whoa. Enemies attempt to interrupt your attacks. Get paralyzed. Whoa. Basic attack shortens your active cooldowns. Whoa, dude, lightning seems really, really, really good. Oh, it does a bunch of damage and paralyzes if they try to leave. Oh, they just get trapped. I see. Just an area, and if they try to leave, they get paralyzed. That's kind of cool, I guess. Didn't know that. I'll have to do the American thing, capitalize on that. Yeah, totally. It's that's the new big thing. So fire, I guess, is just more damage in general. Immolate. After you land a crit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown. Increases your effectiveness when panicking or burning enemies. Burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown times. When you cast a fire spell, the spell consumes half your barrier to empower it. Not wild about fire magic. I don't think I'm gonna go with that. Freeze a dude solid. Very tempting. Blur ahead a little. Well, that's seems really boring and uninteresting. By standing still, you enter into a meditative state that restores your mana at an enhanced rate and reduces all cooldown times. Whoa, that's interesting. So that's like if you're not auto-attacking, then you get your ice spells back sooner, I guess? Huh. Give him back the amount I've received my whole life. So let's hope karma kicks in and helps fuel himself in blood. Yeah, totally. Hey, Zebri. Dingleberries. How's your evening going? Okay. Shock seems by far the best to me. Maybe I'm crazy, but... Lightning will periodically strike people. Oh, that's cool. Both of these passives seem insane to me. So I guess let's try and unlock those as quick as possible. Yeah, I guess we'll just grab another spell. Instead of upgrading, we should just be unlocking more, I think. Map to battle menu. Yeah, I think I prefer that button. There we go. Fire's really strong, it just deals a lot of damage. The spells themselves in this fire I don't like at all. And it's like just tons of passives. Barely do, you know, and then I don't like Wall of Fire because it requires really specific placement. Same with a mine. It's like they're both kind of like preemptive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like fire at all. Might do good damage, but lightning, there's just more spells that are good. Like 3 good spells instead of 2 good spells. I prefer that. And ice, it's like, I guess 2 good spells. I don't know. Mine on someone and it explodes. Oh well. Actual birthday's on the 7th, gonna be 29. Oh, that's exciting. Place to berserker in your stream writers. Cheers, appreciate that. My tra-la-la. Oh man, reminds me of like DDR.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Right away, Lady Cassandra. Damn, I'm kind of stuck down here now. Whoa, what's going on with these? Like ice shelves. The ferrets are still vibing. Nice. Cute little ferrets. Wow, okay. I regret heading down here. We're fond of the ice dash spell mid to late game. Why is that? Just help you get around the map quicker to like explore and stuff, or? Turn to the chat in a ferret chat. That's all good. Use my balls for extra enchantments. Just don't use icy hot. I've heard real mixed things about that. Refills your mana each enemy you dash through. You burst out damage. Oh, interesting. So you have to like kind of aim it to make sure that you dash through some dudes, and then you can keep casting. It's kind of neat, I guess. Ooh, boy, that exploration we did there did not pay off at all. That was just a big old time waste. I joined a random stream recently and they're like, Abel? Ferret Abel? That's funny. You're known. Is there such a thing as quick saving? I guess not. Dang. Alright, I guess we'll just go to the next area. Refill potions at supply caches. Oh, so you have a set number of potions. Whoops. What's the fucking button I'm trying... Is it just the start button? No. Left bumper? Yes, left bumper. Okay. So that opens up your potion area. Okay. So you have 8 potions, and once you use them all... Okay, so I can top up and then refill, right? Oh, you can only use them once. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. Alright, well. Explanation of the prologue is very limited. I'm gonna put flag boys on my next unit drop. Do it up. Yeah, you do you. Keyboard and mouse there is. There is, what? I don't remember what we were talking about. Like I'm known, so I'm known for giving ferrets pets on stream. And a rare pet for most people. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. What's the game? Still says Fallout 4? Does it? It should be updated. Sonnet said that for her it's updated. It is Dragon Age Inquisition. So this is increased damage, increased DPS, chance of sundering. Let's do it. I wonder if Solus is going to stick with us. He's the only one who wasn't in the previous game, you know? Refresh, it's good. Cool, cool. Says Dragon Age. Awesome. I was concerned for a sec there.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to
one of,
take
if not my favorite character.
Ooh. To face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. a bureaucrat.
Yeah, you tell him.
You are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Yeah, no one's mentioned that she's the key to closing the breach yet.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own...
In charge every shift next week? I doubt the power will go to your head. Careful sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the past may be lost. Last and direct, soldiers will act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. What do you guys think? Soldiers will act as a distraction. So we'll get there sooner, but there may be casualties. I don't like the sound of that. And then for some reason charging in with soldiers means less casualties. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the best solution here? Varric is right, Cass is left. Oh, those are the like in order of preference. I think the mountain path, even though there's going to be more casualties. Different reality, it would have been a supervillain or supervillain's #1. Mountain path is better, IMO. Eric wasn't even in the conversation. So Morbidity votes mountain path. Higgy votes mountain path. I would prefer being closer with Cass rather than Varric. Especially Varric's not even a romance option, but Varric likes rogue things. One idea is Cass's, the other is Liliana's. So charging in with the soldiers means less casualties and the cute female Inquisitor prefers the option. So I mean, that seems like a clear winner. But you guys are saying the mountain path is the best, eh? I just don't like where it says there may be casualties. I don't want to like be blamed for killing a bunch of people. Starting tomorrow is the 100th anniversary sale. Mine's upward of $10 off. Ooh, that's good. Casualties either way. Oh, okay. It says there may be casualties. Oh, I guess, yes, scouts in the past may be lost. I see. Right. So it is like, you either go in with the soldiers and then you're leaving alone the scouts that are in the mountains, or you go through the mountains and then you're leaving the soldiers. Right. Guess it's an Inquisitor. She's a Seeker. That's the one that tries to find the with the golden snitch or whatever, right? Get 150 points for their team. Well, if a couple of people said mountain path and there's no votes for the other, I guess that's what we're
Use
doing.
the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Varric approves, Cass disapproves.
Liliana, bring everyone left
Rip.
in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
There's such a thing as too much wine. We haven't found the point at which that occurs. Not yet. Hydrate, you say? Trying to say that now that I've got this Chardonnay that I should be hydrating with it? Oh, goddamn. Good call. I mean, I was gonna take that sip anyway, so here's some hydration. All right, we'll take the mountain path. Let's do it. Even though it gets us a little further from the
The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this?
well, actually, I don't know if she's a romanceable
Part of
option,
an old
but
mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
do 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 do. Greater shade. All right, where are my buddies at? There you go. Nice. Everyone's ranged except Cassandra, who just runs in there. What's with her character's health bar has a like icon over it. Does she have some sort of like, I guess I should know what my characters do. Hang on. What are these abilities? How do I investigate them? Shield wall. You stand firm and block incoming attacks at the cost of stamina. Each block adds to your guard. You move much more slowly while sustaining this ability. So it's like extra health. Guard must be broken before it'll take damage. Okay, so that's what that symbol is. Armor. I'm here strictly for Bronto? Welcome on in, Cheese Sus. I don't know what that is. Payback strike. You recover from any disabled condition and lash out with a great blow against nearby enemies. If you're recently taking damage, you hit much harder and stagger your foes. And then there's whatever that purple icon is. Challenge! Taunt a targeted enemy and improves your guard. Oh, it just taunts one enemy. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Attributes and stuff. Could you do manually increase these? I didn't get the opportunity to manually increase any attributes. So I guess it's just like gear augments those things. Oh, you can see all your abilities. Oh, and I guess this is in tactics, so I guess this... So you pick an ability and then you choose a tactic to go with it, I guess? Behaviors? Whoa, Jesus. What is this? Bronto or rhino-like animals in Dragon Age. Oh, I think I remember those. Yeah, there were a couple of them in cages in Dragon Age 2. It's automatic. Passives also give you stats, though. Right. The leveling for specific passives gives you specific stats? Right. I know what you're saying. Behaviors allows you to... Okay, so this is what I was looking for. It's not in tactics, it's in this. Or... Oh, enabled or disabled. Preferred. Oh, cool. Okay, so... Yeah, the paralysis one. Let's make that one preferred. We'll always be paralyzing motherfuckers. Huh. You can turn off certain abilities. Mana, stamina, reserve. If it falls before that threshold, they will stop using abilities that require it. Yeah, there's no need to reserve any, really. I don't know why I elaborated. It was pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's all good. Targeting behavior. Choose targets by following another party member's target or by prioritizing threats to another party member. Defend the controlled character. Yeah. Party will not use healing potions if this many or fewer remain. How much does a healing potion heal? That's kind of relevant to my interests here. It's not in inventory. It just says healing potion. What, Characters, creatures... Did I mention it in the tutorials somewhere, maybe? No. Drink iced tea? We don't have any iced tea. At the moment I'm sipping on a bit of vino. Set amount of health, you find out more about them later. Okay. Other game mechanics are available after the prologue, gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any iced tea. Drink hot tea? I could, theoretically, but going and making tea during the stream is kind of, you know, not spectacular. Why don't... Like usually, so I've got, when you go to redeem a drink, there's like a list of drinks that we have. That you can pull up. But because we kind of ended up just sipping on wine this evening, that was kind of be what I drank for the evening. Why don't I, here, why don't I refund your points? Real quick here. There you go. The one who created these channel point decisions. Yeah, well, when you go to redeem the pick a drink, there's like it says in there you can type exclamation mark drinks, and it'll give you like a little list of all the drinks that we have. But like I don't drink like canned iced tea or whatever. Like the only iced tea that we ever drink is when we like make tea and then refrigerate it, and we just don't have any at the moment. Here, die. Spend them on more tea. I mean, we'll just have to risk it. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's torches around. The cold tea, heat it up, then freeze it, then cut it into little cubes. The cutting into cubes seems unnecessary, but yeah, that is literally how you make iced tea. I mean, we make quite a bit of iced tea. around here, and generally it is by oh, we can switch them up. Funky. Yeah, we literally make it by just like making tea and then putting it in the fridge. Right up. You know, pretty simple thing. In the 21st century, you can make some tea. Well, I can't make tea while streaming. That's the part there where it's like having to stop several times to go do that is kind of tedious. I think it's funny, I've done 6 gold loyalty skin chests and 1 silver. And the silver is the only one to give me a skin. That's funny. Want to brew it double strength and pour over ice cubes? Brew it double strength and pour it over ice cubes. I guess. Well, one, I don't think we have any ice cubes. We use ice so seldom that the ice cubes end up getting kind of like gross. You know, like they start like smelling like the freezer, you know what I mean? But pouring it over the ice cubes only cools it down a little bit. Like it doesn't really do the trick. Is this real life? Only on paper. I can accept refrigerated tea. Yeah, totally. So we do often have refrigerated tea, but we don't right now. Well, this looks familiar. What resolution is the game in? 720? Why? The big thing is I cranked the graphics quality down to the absolute lowest simply because it was not running, and I thought perhaps it had to do with the graphics settings. I could change it, but I'm kind of afraid to, simply because of how hard it was to get the game running.
That cannot be all of them.
This is the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Oh, is it?
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
None of it looks familiar. Is its layout supposed to be that of the like Sacred Ash Cave? Yeah, it totally doesn't even remind me of it. Funky. Oh, Stream Raiders is ready to go. Let's do it. Diddle diddle do, bum 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 bum. Ooh, yeah. Oh, a lot of them ended up concentrating to the middle. Hey, look at that Buster. Nice. Wow, it blew the fuck up too. Took out a few of them. That's awesome. Yeah, we protected those dinos. The little gentle giants. We protected them all. None of them got killed. We crushed it. Stoned and Confused, Flying Turtles, Twile King, Higgy, and Modern Sonnet got themselves some rewards. I'm just gonna grab my scrolls here. Healers, monks, and then we'll do this one. And now this is sort of a classic enemies get revealed as you go map, which is kind of a pain. Drop a little army there. I actually never saw the Master of Disguise. I remember the ads where it says turtle, turtle. But yeah, I never saw that movie. Didn't look very good. I never watched it. Well, it's funny going from Dragon Age 1 and 2, where you literally are not allowed to use a controller, despite the fact that those games were released on consoles, to Inquisition, where it is like, I can't imagine playing this without a controller. It would be really awkward to play. Hello there. Oh my gosh, Hookshot coming in here with a big old raid. Welcome, Raiders. Here we go. I'm just gonna give you a shout out real quick. How goes? How was your night?
No.
What are you playing tonight? Serious
No,
Toast,
scared.
it's good to see
No, I
you.
can't. Oh my goodness, Patty, thank you for the raid.
Future Churro.
I'm too
Welcome
old.
on
She's
in.
gonna kill me one day.
I like Future Churro. I dig that. That's good. We are just firing up and sort of getting started. We're in with the prologue of Dragon Age Inquisition. We are playing the same elven mage that we have played for the last 5 games. We're playing Cabernet Stabignon. That's just who we play when we play games these days. Resident Evil Village. Oh, good choice, Illurox. I'm fucking super into that. Sick.
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive.
Don't I usually have a prompt to destroy this thing? Okay, I guess not. You gotta wait for all the waves. There we go. Yeah, how's it going? How we were playing Wild Arms XF. Wild Arms, that's like Contra type game. One thing the game doesn't tell you, you can dispel the spawn points on the ground and then less enemies spawn. Oh, that's good to know.
You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Do you get more experience if more enemies spawn?
On the big one.
Or
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra.
is the experience just based
I don't think we could have held
sort
out
of
much
per
longer.
encounter? If you do that, you don't get drops? Okay. The less items?
The prisoner? Then you...
Damn, I can't make decisions one-handed.
It was worth saving you, if we could. Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go. While
Well, sick. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil Village. Thanks for the redemption, Alrox. Yeah, I guess after playing Fluffy Bunny's redemption, which is Enter the Gungeon, then we'll be tackling, you know, big titty vampire chases you game. Helmet and a bow. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. I've been avoiding all gameplay of it because I absolutely want to play it at some point. Hunting longbow, eh? Yeah, I don't really have anyone that could equip that. A fire resistance cowl. I guess that's good. It's just got better armor than what I'm currently rocking. Oh! It's a level 6 item. Elf, dwarf, or human only. Oh, so, whatever the, Kunari. Kunari can't wear helms, I guess because of their big old horns. They're just too horny for helms. It's a JRPG, but its original concept was a Contra sequel game? Whoa, wild. Okay, so Wild Arms in general is a Contra type game, and then Wild Arms XF is a JRPG? Is that right? Imagine you lose XP as well, but unless you turn on where enemies scale to your level, you'll cap out kind of anyways? Okay. They have their own item for that slot. Ooh, something to like sharpen their horns or whatever. I'm into that. I like, I still find it very odd that Sten had no horns and suddenly every other Kunari we run into is totally horny, but that's fine. I'm here for it. Let's do it. And isn't even his name, it's his rank. That is true. That is true. I learned in the second game that apparently Stens are just a rank of Kunari. Or a rank of the Kun or whatever. The Kun.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are
Ranks and names are synonymous for most Kunari.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Once the immediate danger is past. Oh. I see another area I can wander around. Okay. Well, if you leave the bounds of an area or enter somewhere lethal, you'll be jumped back to a previous safe location. Fucking weird. Okay. Alright, alright. Invisible walls and a little kind of warping you back mechanic. Very, very odd. Strange decision to make, but you know, whatever. We're in it. This is what we're doing. Wild Arms is a JRPG series, but way back when its original concept was a Contra-type game called Rapid Reload. Interesting. Why did I think Wild Arms was like one of those Contra-type, like, side-scrolly shooty games? But you played RE7 and all its DLC or just the base game? Just the base game. I never played any of the DLC.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes. What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found
Warping necessary from the exploration if you mess up. Yeah, but like not really.
No one knows who she was.
Like it would be pretty easy to make it so you didn't require doing that by just like level design. Just build it in such a way that you don't need an invisible wall because you put a wall there, and make it so you don't have to be warped back from going out of bounds by just ending the out of bounds. Just put a rock there, right? Just make it so you can't go over or past it. Like, I just feel like it's such an easy solve that I don't know. It seems strange to like break someone's immersion instead of just having the guys working on level design also kind of know to a certain degree what the mechanics of the game are going to be, so they can like work it into the levels themselves. Wild Arms isn't a really old Western JRPG. You play the DLC before RE Village? Well, so Resident Evil Village I was borrowing from Sky for PS4. And so I could either buy Resident Evil 7 and all of its DLC, or borrow Resident Evil 7 from him again and buy the DLC. Either one's a little bit of an extra pain in the butt. At least the free one. Yeah, even the free DLC, I didn't know there was a free DLC, would require me to buy the game. The maps are huge, while in the entirety of them would have looked bad. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, that area was already kind of steep to begin with. You just got to make it a little bit steeper, and then when you go to climb it instead, she does a little scrambling thing, doesn't climb. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a game designer, but that would be my first instinct. It's just like do the level and world design in such a way that you don't have to have all of those things. Like Skyrim has they do have invisible walls here and there, but you don't run into them very often. Unless you're like really spending a lot of time mashing the jump button while you're like trying to get up a mountain on the wrong end or whatever.
Are you ready?
Am I ready? I was born ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Is that her shield on her back? That looks absolutely ridiculous.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
Bring forth the sacrifice?
The person who created the breach.
And I'm the one who's supposed to go over there and interact with it? Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to that. This area reminds me of Mass Effect. The planet where that plant creature took over and was mind controlling people. The sort of aesthetic of the area, for some reason, really reminds me of it. The ground, the area, the region in general. Fill in the blanks when we play Village. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I could look around and see if I can find it on like a wicked deal, but like, I don't know, to like buy a game that I already beat isn't super appealing.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Why is
the sacrifice still?
Why is Varric the one warning us about red lyrium when he has a fucking an idol made of red lyrium? I'll show you my shepherd. Nice. Yeah, throw it down in the Discord. Totally check it out. Most of the shepherds that I've seen that people have made look really samey, but I think it's just because she always has kind of the same like hair or whatever. Like you only have like a couple hairs to choose from that are all pretty like militaristic or whatever. Grover's brother Nux, he saw it corrupt and consume Meredith. Yeah, but he used it. He was like, hey, I really, really want to keep this idol. And I was like, yeah, okay. So he has red lyrium on him, you know? Like, I don't know. It just seems weird that he's the one warning people. I didn't let him keep it? I did.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
It was my voice calling out from the thing?
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Warn them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
The fuck?
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade
Weird. Okay.
This rift is not sealed, but
If he didn't kill us, Cassandra?
albeit temporarily.
Kept a shard of it. The idol got reforged into the Knight Commander sword.
And then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Okay. Stand ready, y'all. Nice. I like the little shot of the archers getting ready. I really dug that. How's it going, Riku Light? Welcome on in. Oh, one of these dudes.
No!
Okay, a little Pride Demon action? That's fine.
We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
What's it doing? Oh, just showing off its power by going and killing other people. For us. Disrupt, fade, rifts, damage demons. Target the rift and hold A. Oh, I see. I see. So he's invincible. He's invincible unless you fuck with the Fade Rift. That makes sense. I don't think you're damaging it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the mechanics of this game. It was challenging for me to tell whether I was chipping away at that shield or not. So you're playing Battlefield Magic? Yeah, something like that. Oh, okay, alright. Well, let's focus the other things, please. Guys, please, come on. Come on. Please help. Oh, fuck me in the health bar. Really? Oh my god, I can't heal. It's accidentally tapped A. Whew. It's because this game uses the Frostbite engine, the engine that the Battlefield games use. Oh, okay. I don't know, I've never played a Battlefield game. Is that the... That's not the Star Wars one, that's Battlefront, right? Oh, I used fire on him like a dummy. I didn't really think that through. Come on, guys, like, help out. Fire spell sucks anyway and it costs a ton of mana. Yeah, totally. Fire seems bad. I don't know, I kind of decided I was going to use electricity anyway. Once I saw that the fire spells didn't really seem very great. So... I should have stuck with my instincts. Easy every time. Okay, he's kind of using lightning whips and shit there. Pride demons resist electricity. Fire is the only worthwhile spell against it. Huh. Electricity seemed to be chunking it. I don't know. Resistances are notable in this game. Pretty easy to guess. The other fire spells are good. There's like a total of 3 fucking fire spells. So if one of them's garbage, that doesn't bode well. Damn the Chardonnay. Why is her hand like this while she's laying down? Like a foot off her body and just in the air. That's why I sleep while I'm lying. I just sleep like this.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Sorry,
Don't
dog.
worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing.
The fuck?
I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us.
Firewall and what you have are garbage. The other two are really good.
Just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say.
The breach is still there.
I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Did you go deep in the fired electric trees and take the early ice tree? I think I'm gonna bomb my way down to electricity. The electrical passives seem better than pretty much all the passives in the other trees. Patient observations. Vain hope. Someone better this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says her scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. Oh! Get them special shipments. Okay, so we've got new gear. Barrier damage bonus. Ah, that sucks. So it does more damage, but it gives a bonus to barrier, which blows because I don't really use a barrier. That's fine, whatever. When I can't cycle through to other characters. Womp womp. Oh, that's right, it's a level 6 item. Whoa, hey. A lot more armor. I like the fire passives. The girlfriend of a friend of mine has been banned from TikTok for the 2nd time because people reported her being underage. She's 28. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Jesus. Melee defense. That's probably better than cold resistance, actually. Well, that one kind of looks cooler. Hello. Melee defense and range defense. Unique heavy armor. I'm into it. Put your helmet on. Magic defense, melee defense. Doesn't really matter. The helms don't even have an appearance. Dang, she kind of looks like the pyromancers in Dark Souls 2. Almost schematics. Oh, so I can make more of these, I see. Kinda cool. Nice, I'm into this. It gives you bonus damage against barriers. Oh, is that what it means? Barrier damage bonus. I see, I see, I see. Okay, so if an enemy has a barrier, it chews through quicker. Okay, well that's a lot better than it looked like at first glance then. That's cool. Yeah, the fire passives are like... When you land a crit, your next spell doesn't trigger a cooldown. I don't think that's very good. I find, yeah, I don't like that very much, because you don't really know when you land a crit. So I find I wouldn't, like, you really have to be paying tons of attention to know when you've got a freebie to, like, use your strongest ability. So I don't like that personally. As someone who's, like, streaming and not going to be paying a ton of attention to when I'm critting, that's like... Yeah, I don't know. And your spells, every spell that you cast shortens your cooldown is fine if you have like infinite mana, but I find my biggest stifling point is that I never get up to full mana. Like, as soon as I have 3 spells, I imagine I'm going to be constantly on cooldown forever. So the fact that you can reduce your, or I'm going to be short of mana all the time, I mean to say, not cooldowns. And then a barrier bonus. I don't plan on even using a barrier. But Stormbringer is sick. It's just like a free spell all the time that just like happens. It doesn't even cost you mana. Gathering Storm is pretty wild because that's a greater cooldown reduction than anything else. That's nuts. If you are looking for cooldown reductions, that's the place to go. And then more damage when you're missing mana is crazy. That's so crazy. That's a nutty passive right there. And static charge is also wild. Enemies get paralyzed when they attack you. That's fucking so good. That's like better than a barrier. All 4 of these passives are out of control. I love it. I'm definitely, yeah, the lightning tree is what attracted me to this. If our armor's kind of hot, I mean, you're not wrong. Notify the top right spell and the mine are really strong. In fire, you're saying? Yeah, wildfire seems like the only one that I would use. I don't know, wall of fire is kind of, I don't know, it just sounds kind of tedious having to set it up all the time. Strategically figure out how to use it. It's not for me. Giving you a cooldown-less barrier is very strong. Yeah, that's the static charge, right? You know these passes anyway. Top right spell of lightning is really strong too. Yeah, it looks like I'm probably going to take the 3 actives. It's just I'm thinking, I don't know, getting attacked by dudes has been my biggest weakness so far. So having an enemy get paralyzed for several seconds seems really good. But more damage is also really nice. Do I want to go heavy into the damage? Or the crit making next spell cooldownless? Okay. What is barrier? Does it have a long cooldown? 24 seconds? Yeah, I guess. I just want to kill motherfuckers. Alright, there we go. What's the damage again of that lightning ability? So 12 projectiles that each do 2/3 of your weapon damage. So 12 times 0.66 is what, 6.66 plus 1/3, like 14 times or something like that. 1400% weapon damage. Long cooldown. That makes sense. That's fucking crazy. Seems like really, really high damage to me. Use on incapacitated foes for a combo. How do you make sure an enemy's incapacitated? Do you have to like... Is incapacitated an ability that that like other classes have, perhaps? What's the point in having stamina or mana in reserve? Just use it. Just like fucking use abilities when they're available. If I things past my level non-stop for fun, Barry's 100% necessary for my playstyle. That makes sense. Yo, Paradoxical Ghoul thank you so much for the big ass raid. How's it going this evening? Night Enchanter, or whatever it's called, can solo anything on Nightmare anyway. Oh, that's like a specialization, presumably. Barrage is the strongest pure damage spell in that tree for single targets. I think Lightning does more at max chains. Huh. Non-DLC enemies at an even keel, yes. DLC enemies, no. Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. I'm gonna give you a shout out for the friggin' raid.
Great. Just watching Amy play this game. Oh yeah, and Amy did a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Amy.
What did you do?
Brutal.
Did it crash?
Oh no.
I think.
How? It actually crashed.
That's unfortunate. How's it going this evening? What's shaking? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Yeah. How's your weekend going so far? Whoa. Let's go, Ah, there it is. Like, I heard a sound. I was like, I know there's something. Good, good. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, shit. Big old chest. Hand hammer, exacting longbow. Cool. Playing some Dead by Daylight tonight. How were the games? Oh, why pile a bunch of stuff up here if I can't climb up on the fucking roof? That's ridiculous. I heard the sound of an item. I thought. Maybe not. Huh. Maybe I'm just totally crazy. I'm terrible at Dead by Daylight. First time playing. It was an absolute mess. Nice. Yeah, I've never played. It's kind of since it's been around, it's not. I haven't really been playing multiplayer games. But I don't know. An absolute mess sounds like it can be a lot of fun. Belt of Sunder, eh? Sunder when hit. Okay, I don't know what Sunder means. I mean, in D&D it means destroy the weapon of the attacker, but I imagine that destroying an attacker's weapon isn't something that's going to happen in a Dragon Age game necessarily. Armor Shred. Okay, gotcha. Normally play Guild Wars 2. Oh, nice. I have heard of Guild Wars. But yeah, I don't really ever stream multiplayer games.
They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself.
Then when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her. Oh wow. Well, that's badass. Nothing to take in this house, really? Portrait up on the wall there.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
Sigrid, what's your deal?
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Wow, that's quite the accent. I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Boy, that is the most immersion-breaking American accent in a fucking high fantasy game. That's wild. Very different game, yeah, I bet. Did you enjoy the Dead by Daylight games at least? Even if they were a total clusterfuck? Because that's really all that matters, you know? Go loot all the things. Blood Lotus. Blood Lotus. Porcelain cameo. So that's just meant for like selling. That looks like something I'm supposed to jump over, but evidently I cannot. This game's gonna take a year. Hey, I found an item. So worth. Okay, I don't have to search everywhere. I mean, it is the way that I have always played games up to this point, but you're right. Maybe I shouldn't be climbing up every single area and searching every single spot. Maybe I should just be heading directly to the next destination. Brutal. Wait, did I hear a... Oh, I see you. I see you down there. You're not getting away. Yeah! Give me that elf fruit. Oh man, loot it all. It's great because it's all crafting ingredients and I'm probably never going to craft. So, I mean, you know, it's important that I do this. Oh, there it is. Well, I keep being able to hear where an item is and not see it. You're out of the prologue now? I said prologue exploration was limited. You did say that. That is true. Boy, there's treasure chests just everywhere. I'm happy that no one minds that I'm looting this entire encampment. You'd think that it would be frowned upon. You know, take all the supplies for this army, but nope, no one minds. Oh, I'm gonna read you. The Randy Dowager Quarterly, a well-worn quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another, the collected dreams of desire being the confessions of an apprentice in training more furrowing than harrowing, forbidden dalliances at their most spirited. I don't understand the syntax of what it's saying. I mean, I get that it's like the lusty Argonian fucking maid or whatever, but... Yo, Future Churro, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that.
Rocks!
If you don't empty the chest entirely, they refill. If you empty it, empty forever.
I believe Lady Cassandra wanted to speak with you.
That's all good. I don't want to like micromanage all the fucking treasure chests in this game. That's a little too much. This is already going to take me forever. Rocks, yeah. I love it. That I can't take credit for that. That is my skeleton friend, fellow streamer, and very funny dude. Came across that and sent it to me. The Roxanne without Anne. And I was like, oh, I'm fucking turning that into my goddamn follow sound. That's so perfect. It's so good. Why did you not loot? What the fuck was that? I don't understand why. Is this a glitch or something? Okay, well, you know. Andraste's Mabari? Oh, Andraste had big old doges. Cool. Remember that happening to be at times during this game? Oh, okay, so that's just a thing. Some containers are glitched. Dragonling scales. Whoa. Pretty wild thing to just be living around in a sack. Two attempts to break into the chantry to kill my patient. So people have been trying to assassinate me? It's crazy. I recommend going to talk to Cassandra first before exploring, because nobody will talk to you, and you'll want to re-explore and talk to everyone after anyway. That's a really good point. It's a very, very good point. I like it. What's with the other two things on my radar? Oh, like shopkeepers and shit. Okay. Alright. They think you killed the Divine?
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
Is the Divine dead? Oh, right. Not Andraste, but you're talking about the Pope. Right. I think I killed their Pope. Gotcha. There it is.
Have you gone completely mad?
Have you gone mad?
To Valroyo immediately. To be tried by whomever becomes Divine. I do not believe he is guilty.
So they want to try me for killing the Divine? Okay. Boy, this area just fucking keeps going in all directions. Holy Jesus. Requires a rogue. Oh, that's cool. The biggest regret in this game is that you can't lockpick this forever if you're not a rogue. Oh, that's always frustrating. That's in every Dragon Age game I find. It's just like there's a couple containers that you can just never open unless you're a rogue. Which is like, yeah, profoundly frustrating. Alright, well. Oh my god, there's fucking doors everywhere. The Children of Andraste. Turn in research. Enemies drop unique collectibles. Bring them to the researcher to learn more about your foes and earn combat bonuses against them.
We will study that. If you find anything, please bring it. I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
Alright, fine. Oh, I can't open the big chest. They usually have a workaround. No, both of the other Dragon Age games have chests you can never open.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Unless you cheat or mod.
I did everything I could to close.
Yeah, there's a mod where you can like break them open.
Yet you live.
Oh, I didn't see if Cassandra liked or disliked that.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion.
I tried to add a scar to myself and I seemingly couldn't.
Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect.
You can get this unlocked later?
You, and many others.
Why is there so much hay under the war table? Oh, just in case they want to bone, you know? Sometimes you just gotta bed someone under the war table. You know how it is.
That thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Oh, So there's confused, stoic, mad, affirmative, or What's that symbol? I've got a dialogue window. Surprised. Oh, pleased. That's the term for that. So surprised, pleased, confused, stoic, or mad. Just in one, you miss out more as a non-rogue from not being able to pickpocket in the prologue. Yeah, you can't pickpocket in the prologue, and some of the origins, I think, have locked chests in them. Yeah, anyway.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach
I'm
remains.
glad she approved of my
And
decision.
your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Oh, she's gone over his head. Killing it.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition.
What's your stance on spoilers? So want some more? Oh, I'm not a fan of spoilers.
Against the chaos.
I try to avoid all gameplay, all spoilers, everything I possibly can before going into a game.
No numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What's this Inquisition?
Of old, exactly.
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do
Yeah, they lost their way years ago.
United under a single banner.
In Dragon Age 2, they were all garbage people. What's the little star mean? Let me check this dialogue wheel. Special. This option is rare. It may only appear for certain types of characters, or maybe based on past circumstances. Ooh, so I'm going to do that every time I get the opportunity.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine.
Yeah, mechanical
And
spoiler.
then it
Like,
will wait for her
questions I
direction.
ask. Absolutely.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy,
Well, holy war against
that depends
the
on
Rift
what we discover.
and its inhabitants?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
that is the plan.
It looks like Liliana probably doesn't join me, I'm guessing. Simply because none of my dialogue has adjusted her approval whatsoever. An advisor, not a companion. That's a shame. She's fucking badass. She does have a meter of her own. It's just not visible. Oh, so like certain plot decisions will influence different things. Makes sense. Ooh, quite the cleavage there. dialogue up. Yeah, that makes sense. That all makes sense. Certain hats? Whoa, I didn't notice that the Stream Raiders battle has been ready to go for 20 fucking minutes. Oh, my bad. I feel bad about that. I'll just fire it off in the background while we're gaming. So we're training up an army. Shame I'm like scared to play with better graphics. Because that may have been one of the reasons that the game was crashing over and over. So hard to get this fucking game running. Suffice to say the topmost dialogue option is not always the best one. But what if that's just the one that I always choose for everything, no matter what? Alright, so they're training for their holy war, and that's the prologue. Influence? Did it just say I had some influence? I missed some of the text on screen. And we'll see what happens. Did my, whoops. Did my gear change? It just auto-equipped some garbage stuff on me. Alright. Making sure I've got the good shit on. So we've got... Oh, sick. Okay. So Cassandra is our tank, so we want her to have, like... the best gear possible here. Damn. Really shows off curves. Some cutscenes change your outfits. I don't remember that being one. Well, apparently. Whoa, that's quite the skimpy outfit. Jesus. Whoa, Constitution and Cunning. Restriction Kunari trained only. Kunari trained only. The protagonist is Kunari trained? And so is Cassandra, apparently? +2 Constitution and +2 Cunning seems really good. What exactly is Cunning responsible for? Crit chance and range defense. Health and melee defense. I think directly increasing attributes seems really good. I just don't know if it's worth having slightly lower armor. 10 less armor, but +2 and +2. I think the extra attributes are going to be worth it. Attributes I always try to prioritize whenever possible. And what about weapons? What have you got? Raider hatchet. A little less thunder, but yeah, I don't know, whatever. Higher damage. Is there an inventory? Yeah, okay, 29 out of 60 items, so there is an inventory limit. Bianca's just kind of always best for him, right? Isn't that kind of the... He's got 4 mod slots on his Bianca. Stiletto does a lot more damage, but it's a melee weapon, so that kind of sucks. Don't want that. Yo, Jazz Chicken, how you doing, man? Right. How's your morning treating you? I like how it's like body paint. Belt of Sunder, but a melee defense. I think melee defense is best on the tank. There we go. Better now. I've had 10 hours sleep. Nice. Oh, that sounds very restful. Awesome. Oh, loading screen. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, a cinematic. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have wandered around a bit before I went in there. I wasn't really paying any attention.
Does it trouble you?
It's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
Finished a 24-hour stream yesterday. Doubled my donation goal for charity. Dude, that's super exciting. Yeah, I saw you post in the Discord.
May I present Commander
yeah, it sucks. It's not going to be for another 2 or 3 days or something like that. Oh, 4 days until
such as they are. We lost many
till the wife's got a day off, and I'm
this is Lady Josephine
I'll be able to like hang out, chill in folks' streams.
Our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan. You speak
Tough.
Elven. You just heard the
Hi,
entire
wait, was Cullen there?
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
Totally didn't even notice.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
There's some impressive titties for a second. My bad.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach
Walking around telling people
for help.
I
like the titties.
I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as
That's
well.
Cullen?
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into
That woman have mutton chops?
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
Which one?
A Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you
her?
A Dalish elf.
With the candle?
Of Andraste. That
The one with the sort of hair
the
coming down?
clerics have declared it blasphemy. And we, heretics, for harboring you.
Not her.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options.
Mm-hmm.
Approaching the mages or Templars for help is
Liliana with the hood on her head?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that
Her?
view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? Interesting. I saw the hood is her hair. Oh, that's funny. Oh, should I have like a fucking dialogue guide open to like be more in with folks, or I don't know. I don't know how to answer all these different questions. The Herald of Andraste. I mean, I like it. Seems a little bit blasphemous, right? What do you guys think? I played my Dalish Inquisitor as the most Dalish elf to ever be Dalish. With the asses is Andraste bullshit. Yeah, but how do I feel about being called Andraste, you know? Unnerving, they're wrong. But knowing, you know, it comes with power, the title, you know? There are a few bad answers, go with the one you like best. Herald, not Andraste. Yeah, the Herald of Andraste, right. I mean, I'm torn between it's unnerving and I like it. No, it's like, do I want to be able to command a lot of power and respect? Or is it, I mean, it is a little unnerving. Do that, cat.
A little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
I'll just keep going top option.
Attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to
Hidden
speak
to
to
Sleepy?
you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Yeah, I'll chit-chat with her.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
You claim you won't leave this all to the Herald, but the war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Mother Giselle's in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. In the perks menu, you can select perks that provide unique benefits to your party. The number of available perk points is shown at the bottom of the screen. Huh. I don't... Am I supposed to choose something right now? Like where I'm going, I guess? Known for its culture of extravagant nobility, it also is the birthplace of the Chantry. Orlais is the most powerful human nation of Thedas. Conquered by Orlais, torn by civil war, ravaged by the Fifth Blight, Ferelden is no stranger to hardship, with the Vale weakened land is more turbulent than ever. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. I see. Cost 1. So I have 1 power, which means I'm allowed to go to, like, exactly 1 place right now. I see. Okay. Those are sides of a map. Yeah, I get that. I'm talking about the mechanics of what the fuck's going on. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. Latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, causing the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her, and if possible, restore order to the area. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Okay, do that then. Do I control things at this point, or...? Was just killing both sides? The fuck? And enjoying it? Psychos. Does that bird mean something? Is that like a... is that a signal? We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That'll be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Okay, so they go in there, they learn some stuff, and then they send us in. Okay. Alright, alright. Interesting. So you use your power to scout areas, and then you just have to go there anyway. Odd. I guess it justifies some group has sort of paved the way, and you're not just going in there totally blind. I don't know, it's a strange mechanic. Basically, that table gets you a cutscene. Yeah, pretty much. The old table of cutscenes. A very cinematic table.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else.
I'm guessing she's a dwarf
you'll
then?
get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Tables are known to cause cutscenes.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting...
Fastest
worse,
this side of the Frostbacks.
Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
No time to lose. Clear threats at the crossroads. 0 out of 2. Okay, so I've got like a bunch of different quests to do, I guess, eh? Oh, here we go. Go to the war table to get there. Right, no, we can't do that. Okay, so we're in the hinterlands. Go to Haven. Crafting Masters. Okay, so I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to raid. I think we're going to go raid Hydra, who's streaming right now. It's getting super late. Here is a raid message if you want to copy paste a Rock's raid message. And we'll come back to this next week actually, because tomorrow is going to be Skyrim Sunday, so it's not going to be till Wednesday that we come back to this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some more Inquisition. I'm going to, in between now and then, I'm going to experiment with A, maybe adding a couple of mods for quality of life little things, and B, I'm going to also look at increasing the graphics quality without causing the game to stop functioning. So I'm going to mess with those two things. And so, yeah, hopefully I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Have an awesome night. Be sure to stay hydrated, and yeah, I will catch you later.